Hello, hi there, Capricorns. Hope that you are gorgeous and well on this lovely April month. This is generally your love horoscope for March 2020, but as you all know, we are in unusual times. So I'm also allowing any other information in other areas of your life to flow in from spirit because I do feel very strongly that this is a difficult month to give a love reading because there's so much going on that's going to impact it, but we'll just see what comes out because every star sign is different and not necessarily having the worst April when it comes to dating or in other things as maybe it might be worrying people at this time. My name is Bella. I'm a psychic, so I don't use cards. I interpret information that I get from spirit to help you navigate your month romantically. But like I said, I am broadening it out, if I can speak today. If you'd like to know more about me and my services, the links are just down below. And if you'd like to hear from me again, just subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss when I'm on. Right, lovely people. So Capricorns, do I see when it comes to your love life? I have to say, you're one of the first signs so far that I've been doing a reading for where actually you start your month really positively. So even if you are worried about this pandemic and if you are maybe really self-isolating like we are here in London, you guys are doing it in style, I have to say, particularly if you have a partner and particularly if you don't have a partner and you're dating. You guys are taking this full opportunity where life is changing around you to really dive in and invest in yourself, but also romantically. Like, I have to say, Capricorns, I think I've never said this to Capricorns before. There's a few other signs I've said this for, but you're coming up as not just like romantic and sexy, but also very fertile. So you might be one of the star signs that get a little bit busy this month. There's a lot more sexual energy, a lot more activity from you, and also that you're shown as very magnetic and very attractive. So this is great if you're single because it means that if you're going to be going online, because that will be primarily mostly how a lot of us will be doing this, and even if you're not and you're still able to roam freely right now, you will be roaming freely and you've got loads of invites, you've got loads of attention, you've got loads of, for some of you, it's people new. For some of you, it's people that have come back. For some of you, it is people that have been admiring you for a while and now finally want to tell you. And if you're just in a general relationship, you are busy, guys. And those who are in a long-term relationship is those ones in particular, particularly if you're at that fertile age, be aware that you could get preggers this month because of being so, if you know what I mean. And you start almost slightly oblivious, slightly maybe, not like this is a holiday or anything, but it just feels like this is you and you're not going to be bogged down by this sort of negativity. I think when Saturn was in your chart, it's really taught you that this is nothing in comparison to having Saturn in your chart kicking your bum and you're just enjoying it. I get you making connections if you're single, that are far afield. Like you're just being open to everything because you can. And particularly, I get a lot of Capricorns, particularly if you're doing online dating or Facebooking or Instagram dating, DM, all that kind of stuff. A lot of you are connecting with people that do live far away from you, like almost even down to different countries, because you are just utilizing this time to just explore your sexuality, your likes, your dislikes, and because you are so magnetically attractive to people right now, it's quite intoxicating, and you're throwing yourself in there. You're not thinking about risks, and maybe in these times when we have a pandemic, maybe that is maybe putting things into perspective for you that actually life can be a whole lot worse. Why worry about, does my bum look big in this? Why worry about characteristics when actually there's a whole lot of other stuff going on? I don't know, but it's a beautiful feeling, I have to say, Capricorns, considering I was expecting maybe there to be a little bit more difficulty than what's now appearing. I have to say, guys, particularly if you're single, and even if you're not single and you just want to mingle, you will be mingling. I get talks, chats, attractions, lots of people, like multiple, more than one. I get offers coming to you left, right and centre. Like, if you are in a lockdown, Capricorns, this is like the best time of your life. You're going to look back at this and think, this is when I met this person, this is when I met that person, this is when I found the one. like for you, it feels very much as a blessing. And maybe it's because of the way that you are just relaxing into this. Like, yeah, there might be work problems, there might be money problems, but actually it's not that bad, or I'm not going to give it that energy. Because like I said in this video, if anything else came in that was pertinent, that was outside of romance, I would bring it in. They're not, because they're almost making it like Capricorns are having their own little personal party during this, and that they benefit from it strongly from a romantic sense. I even think that even if you're not romantically inclined, that you'll be using this attraction in other places, in terms of work, how you engage with people. Sorry, that was one of my cats doing a crazy run just to the side of me, distracting me. I just get that you were just on fire. I love it. It's great. It's great when I do these readings and I sit in this kind of positive energy, because trust me, the last one I just did, I was finding it hard to bring up the negative that I could see, and it's just difficult. As we get to the last week, there's a lot of you reflecting on what's happened in the month. I do get that it's probably that last week is probably when you all mostly reflect on what's happened with you, reflect on your community, reflect on what's happened with the world. I think that's when you probably maybe come out of your bubble a little bit, and it's kind of like come from under your own little world, and you look out and you realise it's a little bit scary and a little bit like a lot has happened. And even then, when that happens, I see a lot of your energy about, well, how can I help now? How can I pass on this positivity I've carried throughout this, and how can I then help? That's when I see you more engaging with the world, community, thinking about the future, thinking about your plans and your work. And you do it more seriously, and you do it more with thought and care, but still with this undertone of positivity. So it feels like it's party central, and then engaging back in the world to see what you can offer. Interesting, really, really interesting. So, yeah, I mean, what can I say? This is a positive reading for you guys, considering the world we live in. Do let me know how things are going for you this month, and what positive things you are finding, what new things you have found out, or new people you have met with. For those of you who, have been a bit more amorous than others in a relationship, did it turn out into a pregnancy? Do let me know. I love to hear from all of you going forward. So if you'd like to hear more about me, like I said, just hit that notification bell, and I'll be back again next month. You all take care and keep well. Bye.